What's going on, YouTube world, man? I am so excited today, man, to bring you guys the Track Legion Solid. Like a kid in the candy store. Like when this ball finally got announced. I think I've been waiting for this ball for probably like the past 3 years. Since ever that merger happened, I was hoping that Brunswick and the new track would come out with this ball because of how good it was. And this nameplate just looks really cool as well. But before we get into the video, as always, man, if you like the channel and want to support the channel, use the links below. It really goes a long way. Again, if you want to buy the balls, use the links. And if you like the jersey, man, the hype 12-bagger, man, get over to the links. Pick you up one. So yeah, and if you're in South Florida, man, get over to Tony's Pro Shop, Bowler's Edge, and they will take care of you, man. Like, I live and die by them. Man, these guys take care of me. As soon as these new balls come out, I'm dropping bunches of bowling balls on them, and they take care of me. So, yeah, man, just come by. But that's enough talking from me. Let's get on, head to the lanes. So today we are going to be looking at the Track Stealth as well, in the Legion Pearl. So if you really want to see the Legion and the Paragon, let me know in the comments. You know, have no problem pulling that ball out and doing that review with that one. But for today, it's going to be this, the Stealth, and the Legion Pearl. As you can see from the first shot, she moves. Very heavy rolling. The ball definitely picks up, but it's still going down lane. I'm gonna start creeping left, of course, and then we'll see how much it keeps coming back. So we'll see. I got it all the way around now. Still went 10 back. So I stood a little straight, didn't get around it as much. Left me an 8-pin. Standing a little left of 20 and a little right of 20. I know I'm probably gonna drift about 2-3 boards. Up the lane. Because of this bigger core, I think it's really gonna, stabilize a little bit more. But let me not say that. Let's keep throwing the ball and then give you some more opinions about 7 or 8 shots with it, and then throw the Stealth behind it. Then I'll give you a little more dialogue. So I don't want to misspeak too early. Again, I'm only like 4 or 5 shots in, so let me keep throwing it first. So moving left with it, like, this ball looks good. Like, again, I'm wrapping my hand around a little bit more, giving it a little bit more, and it's responding. So I like to see that. So the people that jam up on the ball, Like, you're gonna see the motion that you like to see. I wouldn't call this ball sharp, but it shapes. I've thrown plenty of bigger balls from that spot, especially early on, and it doesn't shape that same way. Like the Hammer Envy, it's a little strong, it's a little slow, but this one is doing it. So I'm gonna give you about 4 or 5 more shots, and then we're gonna switch over to the Stealth. And this ball is flaring a ton. Getting a lot of flare off this ball. I'm gonna walk off on that one. Oh, couldn't roll it. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the Stealth. And the Stealth, like the Messenger, solid, man. If you have not picked this ball up, man, you're just crazy. Like, point blank. Like, the Stealth is by far one of the best symmetric solids on the market. Like, I don't care, you know, what brand you represent or whatever, this ball is freaking good. Start a little further right. Okay, so she does hook a lot. She hooks a lot. I just put service on her, so let me give her a moment to settle back down a little bit. Yeah, my boy. Yeah, I'm getting my recordings. Again, I think because of how strong the cover is on the Stealth, like, it's giving me that a very similar, you know, vibe. Like, I still think the Legion is probably going to be a hair stronger down lane, especially when I'm talking about moving into the oil. Now, once we see the second set of shots, once the lanes have gone through some type of transition, I think we're going to see a bigger difference in ball reaction. Because on oil, I think the Legion, again, is going to be stronger and should shape more overall. So we're going to keep playing around. I'm going to throw the Stealth a little bit more, and then we're going to get to the Legion Pearl. So, because I'm a huge fan of Legion Pearl. It's another ball that was slept on, but it was really good. Like, really, really good. So now, we're gonna go ahead and get to the Legion Pearl. She wants to pick up. I gotta move a little left. I wouldn't call this ball jumpy. It's still on a smoother end of asymmetric pearls. I feel like the Ghost is a little more erratic off the spot than this ball is. But when I mean, when actual transition comes or cliff comes, and you need a ball that's gonna get through the front, this Legion Pearl definitely gets it, and it's gonna give you like a more controllable shape and tons of energy through the pins. Again, the Legion Pearl is phenomenal, man. Like, again, just a ball that didn't get a lot of love. Again, I wasn't the biggest love of the colors myself, but when I actually got the surface right, took the compound off, this ball rolled phenomenal. So that's why I'm doing it in this video as well. Again, these are both asymmetric balls, and all of them are laid out exactly the same. So if you can find you a Legion Pearl, I promise you, you won't be disappointed. So I'm gonna throw a couple more shots with the Legion Solid real quick, just to show you how the lanes transition and what the ball looks like now. But man, I thoroughly enjoyed this Legion Pearl, and this Solid is looking like another winner. So I think purple ball strike, you hit it all the time. So not enough shape. I threw that out a little direct and missed the left. Flat 10. A little more. Just enough. Just enough angle. So here we go. As we look at the numbers, the Legion Solid has the prime response solid cover stock, and it has the LT2 core and an RG of 250 and a differential of 0.46 and an intermediate differential of 0.11. Finished at 500 2000 grit. And then on the Stealth, you have the quick response 9 solid cover stock is with the RG of 2482 and a differential of 0.56, finished at 500 1015. So the Stealth has a little more surface, so that does make it slower. Most of the time, surface, can make the ball see the lane sooner. In theory, most of the time. Again, things can be different and change, but as we start to look at the Stealth, at this point in how many games we have on the lane, it forces me to move a certain amount left just because of the amount of traffic and the surface of the Legion Solid and the Stealth from the first round of shots. So seeing how these balls respond, and the Stealth still looks good, but I think I am a bigger fan of the Legion from this particular angle because the continuation looks to be more. And again, the Legion Solid looks a little quicker off the friction. So as I'm moving left and I'm trying to pitch it, a little further right, the Legion is really, showing how strong the ball is. And so as you get to see the pearl go down the lane, again, another really, really underrated ball. It sees the friction and is going. It's a pearl. And again, how much friction that's out here. So after I get lined up again, once I pick this ball up, then again, I start to get some carry. And the ball is just going through the pins really well. I'm getting some light shakers. Again, I'm just trying to figure out what to do after I've put the ball down for several frames. But yeah, these are an excellent like combination of equipment. And if you have not checked out any of these balls, man, especially the Track Legion Solid that comes out here on the 29th or 21st, man, just be on the lookout. All right.